Hey, this is Shiley and you're watching Eat Breathe Books. I hope you're having a great summer vacation so far. Unless you're from Australia, then I hope you're having a great winter, or if you're not out of school yet. Anyway, hi guys, it's great to be back, and I just want to make a little announcement before I start this summer book haul. I just wanted to say this is going to be kind of Eat Breathe Books 2.0, if you will. I am back, and I'm here with 4K really good camera quality. I'm gonna be posting videos hopefully every single Monday and Thursday, so get excited for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your friends, and leave a comment down below with some requests and the book that you're most excited to read this summer. Alright, without further ado, let's get started with my summer book haul. What's really exciting about this book haul is that it's gonna have fantasy and contemporary and just all different kinds of genres, even some adults thrown in there for all of you people who like more grown-up books, and some of these books you may not even have heard of, so let's jump in and see. The first book I have here you probably have heard of, and that's Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the fourth book and the final book in the Lunar Chronicles. This is basically a sci-fi fairy tale retelling. I'm sure you know what it's all about. Androids, princes, princesses, all that good stuff. I only read the first, I think, 1.5 books, and I thought they were all right, but I definitely do want to give the series a try again, and I got a really good deal on this book, so I couldn't really pass it up. Alright, I think this next book everybody's probably gonna go crazy for, or maybe most people will, and that's Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Don't get mad, but I haven't read anything by her yet, but I own Throne of Glass, and now I own Queen of Shadows, so I own the first and the fourth books. But I've heard pretty much nothing but great things about this series, and I'm excited to get to this. It's pretty big, y'all. By the way, tip on getting a summer body, lift weights, aka this book. Am I right? Next, this is more of an adult chick-lit book, I think, if you will, and this is Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. She's most popular, I think, for writing the Confessions of a Shopaholic series, which I have not read yet, but I saw the film and it was really good. The inside flap of this book doesn't give away too much about what this story is about, but basically I do think it is about a young woman who's keeping a lot of secrets about herself, her boyfriend, her mother, and I'm sure a lot of drama is going to arise, and I think this is going to be a pretty good book for the summer. The next book I have is called Hold Still. This is by Nina LaCour. She's the author of Everything Leads to You. I'm not sure if you've read that book. I personally have not. This book is about a girl whose best friend passes away and leaves behind a journal, and so our main character basically goes through this journal and finds out a lot of secrets about her best friend that she didn't really know, and she tries to put the pieces together about what happened to her. The next book I have here, I've heard it's kind of a thriller, so I'm a little scared, but I'm also pretty excited to read it. Plus the cover's really nice. And it's called Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas, or Haas. And this is a story about a group of friends who go to spring break in Aruba, and it goes terribly wrong and things get dangerous. The next book that I have here, I am so excited about. If you know anything about me at all, you probably know that I love Peter Pan retellings. Like, love anything Peter Pan retellings, anything. Tiger Lily, if you haven't read that, Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson is one of my favorite books ever. You definitely need to check that out. And so I couldn't help but get my hands on another Peter Pan retelling. This one's pretty summery, and that's called Second Star by Alyssa B. Scheinmel. And this is basically a, like I said, Peter Pan retelling that incorporates surfers, and it takes place in California, so it's super modern, and I think this one's gonna be really fun and interesting and even a little bit dark, so let's see how it goes. The next book I have here I'm really looking forward to as well, and it is called The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard. It's the first book in her latest series, and I'm really excited about this because I'm personally a huge fan of both the Pretty Little Liars series and the Lion Games series, and so this is just another series that Sarah Shepard wrote, and I definitely want to dive in. I'm gonna read the back of the book for this one because I think it's just chilling and will probably make you want to read it too. Alright, gotta get my dramatic voice on. 5 perfect girls came up with the perfect murder. And then it happened, just like they'd planned. The thing is, they didn't do it. So who did? Be careful what you wish for. I feel like I sound like that creepy narrator in the Pretty Little Liars book trailers. But anyway, doesn't that sound so good? They planned a murder, but it happened, but they didn't do it, and what? I gots to know. I got to know what happened. And if this haul hasn't been exciting enough for you yet, then I think you might be excited by the next couple of books. So this next one I have here is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, and this is a collection of novellas about Magnus Bane, who's a character who arises in, I believe, all of Cassandra Clare's Shadowhunter series. So I'm definitely excited to learn a little more about Magnus once I've read a couple of Cassandra's other books. And then to sort of go with the Bane Chronicles, I also picked up Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I am a few months late, sorry, but this is a beast, as probably everybody has said, and I am just so excited to read this. I've heard from many people that this is Cassandra Clare's best, like, first book in a series that she's ever written, in their opinion, so definitely looking forward to this book eventually. The book I have here is, I believe, the third book in a trilogy, and it's called The Remedy. The first book's called The Program, then we have The Treatment, and then, like I said, The Remedy. And I believe this is a story that takes place in a mental hospital, and I think it might even be dystopian, but I could be wrong. It seems really interesting, and I do own the first book, so if you've read this, could you please let me know what you thought? It's a pretty cool cover, huh? I don't know, I like it. The next couple book here's are some more contemporaries that I think a lot of people have already read and really liked. And the first one I have is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I already read this and it was insane. I mean, her writing is fantastic. This book kind of, sort of, totally, completely blew me away. Did that happen to anyone else? I read her book The Sky Is Everywhere last year and I enjoyed it, but this was just even better. So, yeah. How nice is this cover? I'm gonna read you this front quote because it's amazing. We were all heading for each other on a collision course, no matter what. Maybe some people are just meant to be in the same story. I mean, doesn't that sound great? Check this book out. I think you might like it. This next contemporary novel that I have here is What I Thought Was True, and this is by Huntley Fitzpatrick. She's the person who wrote My Life Next Door and The Boy Most Likely To. This is her second book, and I read this last summer, 2 summers ago, but I really enjoyed it. And I love My Life Is Next Door. That was her debut novel, and that was just fantastic. So definitely check out her books. Yeah, I just really wanted to get a copy of this book, so I did. The next book here, I know, is just gonna give me all the feels and whatnot. It's called Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Mascame. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. This is the first book in a trilogy. This is a story about a girl named Eden who goes to live with her stepbrother. Dun, 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 dun. Some feelings arise. Kind of reminds me of A Midsummer's Nightmare by Cody Keplinger, but I am definitely looking forward to this because if it's anything like A Midsummer's Nightmare, I know I'm in for a fun time. The next book I have here, people have been raving about, and that's The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. She's the person who wrote Since You've Been Gone, Second Chance Summer, and a bunch of other cool books. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. It's about a girl who's the daughter of a political candidate, and I'm guessing she's a dog walker, and there's probably going to be a love story. This is very summery. I'm loving the cover. Look at the inside of this, guys. Oh wait, that's awkward. Hold on. Do you see that? That's pretty cool. There is some pretty nice photography here, and I've still got my lovely Target stickers. I got the Target edition, so thumbs up for the Target edition. Thirsty. The next book I have here is called Until Friday Night, and this is by Abby Glines. And this book is about two people named Maggie and Wes who are not really friends, but then they kind of start bonding over their really sad lives. And this takes place in high school, and people have said that it's very similar to Friday Night Lights, which I have not watched, but I have heard good things about, and it's pretty short, and I'm looking forward to this. And then I have Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes. This is, I believe, the fourth book in the Fallen Kingdom series, which is high fantasy. I don't know much else about it. I've heard good things about this series, and this cover is pretty compelling. So I am definitely looking forward to reading this as well when I'm in the mood for some super high fantasy. And there you have it. If you've made it to the end of this video, you've trekked across this long journey of seeing all these books that I've bought for the summertime and whatnot. And I hope that you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, and share with your friends. Leave a comment down below with the book you're most excited to read this summer. Follow me on social media if you'd like. And don't forget, I'm going to be posting hopefully every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned. Bye for now.